yesterday. He didn't call till an hour afterwards.
And yesterday,
I'm quick, huh?
I didn't even get to go do the most important thing I needed to do.
What's
Not
that?
much room here
Next,
for you
I want a
guys.
timeline for it.
No.
I don't need it, then I lose Medicaid and food stamps.
No, I tried to tell him that. He wants to invest $35,000 in his oil well.
He doesn't have
I know that. He wants to borrow it against his life insurance. I said, that's borrowing. You don't invest in something unless you have money that you can do without. And he said it's $35,000 to start, and if they find oil, then it's another $14,000. And then he said it would bring in $5,000 a month for years.
If it
And I
works
said,
out.
it's just another scam. Why do I have to talk to these people? Every time people call on the phone, or he gets something in the mail, he gets buddy-buddy with them, talking with them, and then next thing you know, it's another scam. I don't know how many people I've told to leave and thrown out of the house. You know, oh, I'm just here to help him. Okay, what do you do to help? Well, we'll just discuss this and that, and help him make a decision on this and that, and what is the best thing for him to be doing. And I said, okay, where do you make your money? Well, I help people. Okay, how do you help people and how do you make a living? And then finally, after about 10 questions, it finally comes out, well, I sell insurance, you know.
The store and work.
Okay, so you're hoping that he'll buy whatever from you, right? Goodbye.
We can see you when we're done going to those places. Okay,
I
sorry.
lost thousands.
I couldn't handle.
Who are you talking
Thousands.
to?
Swapping from one company to another.
Yeah.
Because each time you trade investments into a new company, it costs you money. Just, you know, the old people, they believe all this stuff. And
Mama?
all these crooks. They
Calm
just
down a
don't-
little bit and go back to McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
And also, calm down a little bit and remember you're driving my 4-day-old in the car.
Yeah. I'm just bad.
I know, but it's kind of showing when you're driving and it makes me nervous.
I'm sorry.
Come on, end of day vlogging. So the only thing I've recorded so far today was the whole thing where I was like squished in the back seat between Sagan and Aeon's car seats on the way to work. And what I didn't end up recording was when we finally got there and I tried to get back out of the car and I fell out onto the ground on my back, hit my head with my feet. The sad thing though is that's the first time I've legitimately fallen at work, even though it's just in the parking lot. Like the only other times I've like fallen on the floor is like when I've been like crouched down to like deal with dressings, and then I'm standing like right in front of it, so when I have to lean back and close the door for the little cooler, and I lean back to front and fall down. But it's only like an inch, so it doesn't really count. However, this was legitimately falling and knocking my head on the pavement and just, yeah. I mean, we all laughed it off, right? It was just, it wasn't a great day like the other day, but it wasn't horrible either. It just was a hard day, because I'm just very conflicted about things that have been going on, and just, it's hard, okay? I don't know. Like, I'm trying not to talk to this person, and I don't know if they're gonna try and talk to me or not, and then just all the things are just so hard. And like, I'm still trying to figure out things myself about how I feel about everything, and just, oh my god, it's just too much. And I was finally going to like discuss things about how things, like, what is going on exactly with them and everything. And then my brother showed up before I finished, like right when I finished with everything, so I wasn't able to actually get around to talking with them about everything. So I still need to do that, and just, I don't know what to do. This, right? I don't know. And then after we picked, and my brother came and got me and everything, he came through the drive-thru, and he's upset because he didn't get the discount and whatnot and all this stuff. And then apparently he doesn't like the wings, so I don't know. But I had him stop by QT for me to get some food and stuff, so I got some Snapple because Snapple is delicious, and I don't know how they managed to make apple juice that legitimately tastes like apples, like a real apple, but it's freaking fantastic. And then there's that, and then there's gum, and then I got myself some mac and cheese. Yeah. Some microwave mac and cheese. Yeah. I was like, I'm kind of hungry, and yet, I don't know. It was very hard for me to choose whether or not to get something to eat, and then what to get to eat when I decided to get something to eat, and just, it's so hard. But once I saw the macaroni and cheese, I was like, legitimate food, stuff I haven't had in a while. Let's do it. But actually it was hilarious because we pulled up to QT, and like David freaked out for a second, and then I did the same because they ripped out the handicapped ramps that go into the door. So my first impression was like it was like a sinkhole or something. That's the best thing I can describe it, but like legitimately what it made me think of was like sophomore year for me. I think it was like September 2009 when it flooded here, and like we were almost like stuck at school because the entire intersection for the one entrance to our school was underwater, and it ended up that the turn lane, the right turn lane into the school had collapsed because of all the water. So that's what it made me think of when I saw, like, you know, when I saw like the areas where they had coned it off because they'd torn up the ramps and everything. And apparently it's because it was too steep for regulations, so they have to redo the ramps. Apparently that's what's going on there, but it looked kind of like, whoa, interesting things happen sometimes. But anyway, that's pretty much all the exciting things of my day though. So, all the exciting things never really got taped, did they, I guess? I kind of wish I had still been recording when I fell out of the car though. I would have been interested to watch that back. I actually have like a weird thing about that, like, because I am so clumsy, like, some people are like, have this thing where like they have a certain wish for like afterlife and stuff. Me personally, my one thing that I always wish about is like, I hope that when I die, there's a montage of all my fails in my life, because everyone else gets to experience it from a different an outside point of view, and laugh and everything. And I mean, I kind of want to see what it looks like from other people's perspective myself, and laugh at it, because I've become such a pro at laughing at all my fails off because it just happens all the time. Like, for example, whoever at work decided to put, like, all the extra cups and lids and stuff on a shelf up above your head behind the counter. Whoever had that brilliant idea is gonna be the death of me, because it's almost too short to reach, and I had a pile of cups and lids fall on my head today. I knew it was coming, but it wasn't too fun. It kind of hurt. Still kind of hurts. Actually, no. I'm not sure how this happened. Like, some reason, this is where it hurts from when I fell out of the car. Even though I fell on my back, I don't know if, like, I hit my head like that, and then, like, you know, like, ended up, like, landing further on my back, or what exactly happened there. And then I got, like, hit over here someplace by the cups, and yeah, just not fun. And then I nearly, like, slid all over the place when Christina mopped behind the counter, and it was the worst. I was sitting there being so careful, and yet I was still, like, sliding all over the place. Fails in my life. Anyway, my macaroni is probably getting cold. And I still have, like, a cookie left over from my break, and I have the Snapple, and I still have loads of editing to do on my vlogs, and I have to clean up my room, and I have to work again tomorrow, and just meh. I think we're done here.